Hello and welcome, my friends. You're listening to Learn English Easily, and I'm your host, Henry. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you are a beginner, someone returning to English after a long time, or just looking to improve your skills, this podcast is for you. In this episode, we're going to talk about how you can learn English in a simple and easy way. You don't need to feel scared. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start and keep going. Many people think that learning English is difficult, but I believe it can be fun, easy, and even exciting if you do it the right way. Today, I'll share simple tips, easy methods, and some helpful tools that can make your English learning journey smooth and enjoyable. I'll also talk about the most common problems people face when learning English and how you can solve them without stress. So relax, take a deep breath, and stay with me for the next 30 minutes. You might want to grab a notebook or just sit back and listen. Either way, you're going to learn something useful today. Are you ready? Let's get started with why learning English is so important in today's world. All right, let's begin with a very important question. Why should you learn English? Well, English is not just another language. It's a global language. It's the most widely spoken second language in the world. That means people from different countries, with different native languages, use English to talk to each other. Imagine this. You're traveling to another country, maybe for work or vacation. You don't speak their language, and they don't speak yours. But you both speak a little English. Now you can communicate. That's the power of English. Also, English can open doors in your life. Let me explain how. Jobs and career. Many international companies use English. If you know how to speak and write in English, you may get better job opportunities, higher pay, and the chance to work with people from around the world. Education. Many of the best books, courses, and online classes are in English. If you understand English, you can learn more about anything. Science, business, technology, history, it's all out there in English. Internet and media. A lot of the content on the internet, websites, videos, movies, and podcasts is in English. So, if you understand English, you can enjoy more of what the world has to offer. Confidence. When you can speak English, even a little, you feel more confident. You can travel, meet new people, and express your thoughts more freely. So learning English is not just about grammar and vocabulary, it's about freedom, opportunity, and connection. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need to know every word. You just need to start, step by step. And every step you take brings you closer to a better future. All right, now that we know why English is so important, let's talk about some common problems people face when they try to learn it. And don't worry, we'll also learn how to overcome them. Now let's talk about something that every English learner faces. Challenges. Yes, learning a new language can feel hard sometimes. You may feel nervous or even want to give up. But don't worry, this is very normal. You are not alone. Let me share with you some common problems many learners face, and later in the episode, we'll talk about how to solve them easily. Challenge 1. Fear of speaking. Many people are afraid to speak English because they think they will make mistakes or sound silly. Maybe people will laugh. But remember, making mistakes is a part of learning. Nobody speaks perfectly at first, not even native speakers when they were kids. Challenge 2. Not enough practice. Maybe you learn a little grammar, or you read English once a week, but that's not enough. Learning a language is like learning to play a musical instrument. You need to practice often to get better. Challenge 3. Confusing grammar rules. English grammar can be tricky. Tenses, prepositions, articles, they can all feel confusing. Sometimes rules don't even make sense. But the good news is, you don't need to master grammar before you speak. You can learn grammar step by step. Challenge 4. Too many new words. When you try to learn English, it can feel like there are thousands of new words. This can be scary. But don't worry, you don't need to learn them all at once. Start with the most common and useful words. Keep it simple. Challenge 5. Pronunciation and accent. Some English sounds may not exist in your language, so you may feel like your accent is bad. But let me tell you something. Your accent is part of your identity. Don't be ashamed of it. What matters most is being understood, not sounding perfect. So yes, there are some challenges, but they can all be solved. You just need the right mindset, some helpful tools, and a good method. And that's exactly what we'll talk about next. How to learn English easily with simple and powerful tips. Let's dive in. Let's begin with something simple but very important. Set clear goals. Ask yourself, why are you learning English? Is it for your job? To travel? To pass a test? Or maybe to watch movies without subtitles? Once you know your reason, set a small, clear goal. For example, I will learn 5 new English words every day. I will watch 1 short English video every night. I will speak in English for 5 minutes each day. When your goals are small and clear, it's easier to stay motivated and see progress. Remember, big changes happen through small steps. 4.2. Listen every day. One of the best ways to learn English easily is to listen to it, every single day. Why? Because language is sound. Your brain learns better when you hear the rhythm, tone, and flow of English. You don't need to understand every word. Just listen and enjoy. Here are a few easy ways. Listen to English songs with simple lyrics. Watch cartoons or short videos with subtitles. Follow easy English podcasts, like this one. Repeat what you hear. This helps your speaking too. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day makes a big difference. Listening often trains your brain to think in English without translating. And don't worry if you don't understand everything. That's okay. The more you listen, the more you'll start to understand. 4.3. Read simple English. Next tip. Read simple English every day. Reading helps you learn new words, understand grammar and context, and see how real English sentences are made. Don't start with hard books. Start with simple stories or fairy tales, children's books, English subtitles in YouTube videos, easy news websites like News in Levels, simple Wikipedia. Choose something interesting so you don't get bored. Reading helps you learn without even realizing it. It also improves your writing and speaking. And here's a small tip. When you read, say the words out loud. That way, you're reading and speaking at the same time. Speak without fear. Here's one of the most important tips. Don't be afraid to speak. Many learners know English in their head, but they're afraid to use it with their mouth. Why? Because they're scared of making mistakes. Let me tell you a secret. Making mistakes is how you learn. Children make many mistakes when they learn to speak. And that's okay, because they keep trying. So, speak English. With friends, with your pet, with your mirror, even to yourself while walking. The more you speak, the more confident you feel. Don't wait for perfect English. It doesn't exist. Just start speaking and enjoy the process. 4.5. Use simple words. First, many learners try to use big English words to sound smart. But the best way to speak clearly is to use simple words. Simple words are easy to remember, easy to say, and easy to understand. For example, instead of saying commence, just say start. Instead of utilize, say use. Remember, your goal is not to impress. Your goal is to communicate. And simple English is powerful. 4.6. Learn with fun methods. Let's talk about having fun while learning English. Yes, learning should be fun. If you enjoy the process, you'll learn faster and stick with it longer. Here are fun ways to learn. Watch funny English videos or cartoons. Play games in English, like word games or quizzes. Use language learning apps with games. Sing English songs and learn the lyrics. Watch your favorite movies with English subtitles. When you enjoy learning, your brain stays active. You learn faster and you remember more. So choose what you like. Make English a part of your daily fun. 4.7. Be consistent and patient. Finally, remember 2 golden rules. Be consistent. Be patient. Don't study for 5 hours one day and then do nothing for a week. It's better to study 15 minutes every day than 2 hours once a week. Learning a language is like growing a plant. You water it a little every day. Over time, it becomes strong. Also, don't get upset if you forget words or make mistakes. That's normal. That means you are learning. Be kind to yourself. Smile. Keep going. Because every small step you take, every word, every sentence, brings you closer to speaking English easily. Now that you know some good tips for learning English, let's talk about something very useful. Tools and resources that can help you learn faster and easier. Today, we are lucky. We have so many apps, websites, and videos that make English learning simple and fun. And many of them are free. Let me share some of the best tools you can start using today. 1. Mobile apps. Apps are a great way to learn anytime, anywhere. Here are some good ones. Duolingo. It's fun, simple, and helps with vocabulary, grammar, and even pronunciation. You can use it for just 10 minutes a day. Hello English. This app is great for beginners. It teaches through short lessons, games, and speaking practice. BBC Learning English. This one is more focused on real-life English. It's great for listening and improving your accent. 2. Websites. There are many websites where you can read, watch, and practice English. Simple Wikipedia. It's just like Wikipedia, but written in easy English. A great way to learn and understand new topics. News in Levels. This website gives you world news in 3 different English levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. ESL Fast offers short stories and conversations in slow, clear English. Great for listening and reading. 3. YouTube channels. YouTube is full of free English lessons. Just be careful to choose good quality ones. Here are some great channels. English Addict with Mr. Steve. Fun and simple English explanations. Speak English with Mr. Duncan. Easy and friendly teaching style. BBC Learning English. Short, clear lessons with subtitles. When you watch these, always try to use subtitles. Repeat sentences aloud. Pause and repeat if needed. 4. Podcasts and audiobooks. If you like to learn while walking, driving, or relaxing, use your ears. The English We Speak. Short 3-minute episodes with real-life phrases. ESL Pod. Slow and clear English with explanations. Story Nori. English stories for beginners. Perfect for listening and learning at the same time. You can also listen to simple English audiobooks. Many are free online or in apps like Audible or LibriVox. 5. Use a dictionary app. A dictionary app is your best friend. Choose one that gives simple meanings, example sentences, pronunciation audio. Try Oxford Learner's Dictionary, Cambridge Dictionary, or Google Translate for quick help, but not always perfect. You can even save words to review later. 6. Language exchange. This is great for practicing speaking. You can join English groups on Facebook or WhatsApp. Find a language partner on apps like Tandem, Hello Talk, or Speaky Talk with someone who is learning your language while you learn theirs. It's fun, and you make new friends too. So remember, you don't need to study from boring textbooks only. Use these tools. Mix learning with fun. Use your phone, your computer, even your TV. The more ways you use English, the faster and easier it becomes. Coming up next, I'll share some great practice tips to improve your speaking and listening skills, two of the most important parts of communication. Let's keep going. All right, let's now talk about something very important: practice. Learning English is not just about reading books or learning grammar rules. To speak English easily, you need to practice speaking and listening every day, even if just for a few minutes. Let me share some simple and effective tips that can help you practice both skills at home, even if you don't have a teacher or a partner. 1. Talk to yourself in English. Yes, really. This is one of the easiest and most powerful things you can do. Just talk to yourself about your day, your plans, or your thoughts in English. For example, I am making tea. Today I will go to the market. I feel happy because I finished my homework. No one is watching. No one is judging. You are just practicing your brain and your mouth to work together in English. 2. Record your voice and listen. Another great method is to record yourself speaking. You can talk about a topic, read a short paragraph, or answer simple questions. Then, listen to your recording. This helps you hear your own pronunciation. Notice where you pause or struggle. Improve your speaking over time. You can compare your new recordings with old ones and see how much you've improved. 3. Use the shadowing technique. The shadowing method is very useful. Here's how it works. Play a short English audio, maybe from a YouTube video or podcast. As you listen, repeat the speaker's words at the same time, like an echo. Try to copy the tone, speed, and pronunciation. It may feel hard at first, but it will quickly improve your listening and speaking together. Start with short, slow clips, like children's videos or English learning podcasts. 4. Imitate your favorite characters. Do you have a favorite actor or cartoon character who speaks English? Try to copy them. Watch a small scene, pause it, and repeat the lines exactly how they said it. You're not just learning words, you're learning how native speakers speak. The emotion, the rhythm, the style. Make it fun. You're learning by playing. 5. Join speaking groups. If possible, find an online group or partner who is also learning English. You can use Facebook groups, WhatsApp practice groups, language exchange apps. Even speaking for 10 minutes a week with someone else will grow your confidence fast. So remember, you don't need perfect grammar to start speaking. You just need to practice. A little every day. Speak loudly. Listen actively. Don't worry about mistakes. The more you speak and listen, the more natural English will feel to you. Next, I'll tell you about common mistakes English learners make and how to avoid them. Let's go. Now, let's talk about something every English learner does: making mistakes. And guess what? Mistakes are normal. They show that you're learning, trying, and growing. But some mistakes happen again and again, so let me help you spot them and show you how to avoid them easily. Mistake number 1: translating from your native language. Many learners try to translate word by word from their first language into English, but sometimes it doesn't work well. For example, you might say, I have 25 years, but in English we say, I am 25 years old. Tip: try to learn phrases, not just words. Learn how English speakers really say things. Mistake number 2. Using the wrong tense. Many beginners mix up past, present, and future. For example, yesterday, I go to the market. It should be, yesterday, I went to the market. Tip: focus on learning simple present, past, and future tenses first. Don't worry about the difficult ones right away. Mistake number 3. Forgetting small words like a, an, or the. These are called articles, and they're small but important in English. For example, I saw elephant. Correct would be, I saw an elephant. Tip: when you read or listen, notice how these little words are used. Mistake number 4. Being afraid to speak. Some learners wait until their English is perfect before speaking. But the truth is, that day never comes. Tip: speak now. Make mistakes. Learn from them. That's how you grow. So don't be afraid of mistakes. Just try to learn from them. Every mistake is a lesson, not a failure. All right, in our next and final section, we'll talk about how to stay motivated in your English learning journey. Let's finish strong. Before we end today's episode, I want to leave you with a message from my heart. Learning English, or any new language, is not always easy. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you may feel stuck. And that's okay. But remember this: you are already doing something amazing. You are learning. You are growing. You are moving forward. And every small step counts. Every time you listen to a podcast, read a sentence, learn a new word, or speak a little in English, you are becoming better. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't wait to be perfect. Just keep going. Little by little, day by day. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Speak with confidence, even if your grammar is not perfect. Listen with focus, even if you don't understand every word. Practice with joy, because every word you learn is a door to a new world. English is not just a language, it's a key. A key to new friends, new jobs, new travel, new knowledge. So keep that key close. Use it every day. And never give up. Thank you for spending this time with me today on Learn English Easily. I'm proud of you. Keep learning, keep smiling, and remember, you are doing great. Until next time, take care and happy learning.